Hey yo, what's good in the hood, people? I'm back at it again, bringing you another Call of Duty video. And this one, I'm mainly talking about what I liked out of the Black Ops 4 beta. I guess you should just say Black Ops 4. But what I liked out of the Black Ops 4 beta, what I didn't like out of the Black Ops 4 beta, and why I just don't understand why people say that the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 sucks. Don't get me wrong, I understand the beta is not perfect, but I don't understand why people say that the game sucks. It's actually really fun. This is the most fun I've had in a Call of Duty, truly this much fun, since Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 2 were the most fun I've had in any Call of Duty game ever. Just hands down. Guns were perfect. Kill streaks were perfect. Everything about the game was perfect. But let's just go ahead and get into the video. So I've been watching, like, I would have done this, you know, I guess you can consider this a review video, but I would have done this like way sooner. But I saw so many videos on YouTube saying that the game sucks, and you know, other articles talking about it sucks, and I'm like, what? So I took the time out to read, to watch some of these videos and read some of the reviews on the game, and a lot of it is just minor shit. Most of it is just something that Treyarch can actually just tweak the game, and it'll be far better than what it is. That's one. Two, the other thing is people are like, oh, they're trying to do all this shit to make it tactical, and it just sucks because this and that. And really, basically, the main problem is the game is tactical, but it's the people who aren't tactical. It's the people who play the game and aren't tactical. Yeah, everybody's just using Ruin and Tempest or some shit like that, and that's it. But that's the people. That's not because of Treyarch. That's because of the people. But anyway, let me go ahead and just start off by saying what I like about the game. This fucking game hits hard. The game hits hard, man. I mean, the sound of the gun, the way the gun fires, the guns have a weight to them. I mean, Black Ops 3 had that type of weight to it, but these guns actually have like a hit, like a weight and a push and a pull to them. Like, even the recoil feels great on them. And I gotta say, I think it's because of that reason why hit detection actually doesn't feel too bad. I mean, I don't know. I've had a good time with every single gun. I haven't used snipers much. I've used some of the SMGs. I've used some of the assault rifles. I've used the shotgun. The shotguns sound nice and look nice, but I'll get to that. That's going to be a part of what I don't like. But graphically, the game doesn't look all that great. I love the color palette. It's better than World War II, because that was garbage to me with all that gray. But the color palette in this looks great. I mean, it's actually has color in it, and you kind of enjoy the maps a little bit more. That leads me into the next thing. I just love that this is more of a tactical Call of Duty. It's just like everything that's going on makes you want to pick and choose who you want as far as your specialist, just as much as pick and choosing your weapon and your perks and everything else. It really kind of makes you stop and think before the match gets going, and I like that. I like that idea, because if you went in with your boys and all 6 of y'all, you know, and you guys pick specific characters, like you almost have to have a Crash, somebody using Crash. You almost have to have somebody using Recon, and that's what makes it good. If you have people that's doing that, like they're picking Crash, one person picks Crash, Recon, or maybe even two, because you can have two people. So 2 people pick Crash, 2 people pick Recon, and maybe somebody else be the odd man and they pick, you know, something totally different, like Torque or somebody like that. Who knows? But all I know is this is fun. Now, let me go ahead and get to a little bit of the negatives that I don't like about it. So I'm still getting used to calling in my kill streaks holding triangle. For the life of me, I don't know why they changed that from the face buttons, when you could just as easily go back to the old system and just press the left button to call in your streaks. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a minor thing, it really is, and I feel like I'm like a pet peeving the shit out of it right now. But holding triangle, like Treyarch, who the fuck thought of that? Fire that guy. Fire him so it won't stick into the next game. Please fire him. But healing yourself, having to press the L1 button and healing yourself, I had never had a problem with that. There were a lot of people who hated that. I had no issue with it, and I still don't have any issue with it now. I feel like I can do it much, much faster than the game would be in, let's say, Infinite Warfare or even Black Ops 3. One of the other things I kind of don't like is the kill streaks. They kind of suck. Now I'm not gonna be too harsh on that, because I like the kill streaks. They just don't do damage. They just don't. They hit with the force of a fucking feathered pillow, and that sucks. But that can be easily remedied. I expect that to change in the week 2 of the beta. I expect that to be like vastly different next go around. So that helicopter, I feel like the attack helicopter can be a goddamn beast. I feel like the little robot, I can't remember the little robot's name, the Mantis sucks. Because if anybody's running body armor or maybe even flak jacket, oh man, they're gonna, not only are they gonna live, but only one soldier is required to put that fucking thing away. Not like the Cerberus. You had to, like, at least 3 or 4 of you guys had to hit it. Like, that was a requirement. With this thing, one person can hit it. If 3 people are out there, you're not gonna get anything. You're not even gonna get damage. I like the way they do the point system on here. I mean, if you really just kind of do damage, it's almost like you got the kill. Even if somebody else picked up the kill, you're getting that full amount of points for doing the most damage to that person. Not only that, the specialist on the game, it's not as bad as it used to be. It just seemed like you were getting hit with specialist abilities left and right. On here, the specialist abilities are a little bit slower, and truth be told, I kind of want them to keep it that way. Make it more about the guns than super powered, even though they're not cybernetic, but super powered cyborg abilities. Make it about the guns, because the guns, like I said, feel great. Speaking of guns, there are some guns that need a lot of tuning, and I'm just going to start with one of my favorites that suck ass, the fucking shotguns. Other than that full auto AA-12, that's not what it's called, but that full auto shotgun, that one's not bad. That's not bad, but that's because it's full auto, and it can just roll through you like fucking wet tissue in a rock. But the other shotgun, the pump action, oh my god, it sucks so bad. I saw people complaining about like shotguns beforehand, and that's understandable, because to me, what the issue with those shotguns before was range. Like, these shotguns are just fucking putting you down from long ranges, incredibly long ranges. But the shotgun on here, you can be incredibly close, and you couldn't fucking bust a grape in a grape busting contest with that goddamn shotgun. So I had to leave it alone. But the SMGs at first felt very overpowered, and they still kind of do, even though they nerfed them like the second day into the first weekend. They did nerf them, but it did feel a little bit more balanced, and I kind of hope they leave it like that. Don't nerf it anymore. But truthfully, I kind of want them to buff the DMR, the DMR single shot rifle. It kind of sucks. Like, it's good, but it sucks, and I think they did buff it. It needs a little bit more of a damage buff. It just kind of, it doesn't have that hit. Like, if you ever played Black Ops 1 and you used the FAL, that was my favorite gun. The FAL was a beast, and you could put full auto on it and you would wreck shop. It was not a fucking match that I couldn't finish with over 35 kills with that gun. This one, it's okay. I'm not, to me, it feels similar to the Shiva, but it's probably the same as the Shiva. I can't tell you which one is better. But yeah, some of those guns just need a little touch up. Sniping is probably going to be a thing in this one, so get ready for quick scoping and everything else. Like I said, the specialist abilities aren't too bad, but that's what we play fucking Call of Duty for. We play to dominate, to just kind of go in and be aggressive and don't let up. Which, I mean, that's what I know I play for. So having the specialists be the way that they are, that's cool with me. But they have to buff the score streaks. They have to buff some of these weapons, because it's kind of ridiculous at this point. But I'll say this, I think it's the third auto assault rifle. Can't remember the name of it, but that third one is a beast. So yeah, pretty much all of the weapons that I used, I had a great time using them. To me, that felt like Black Ops 1 as far as weapons being balanced, being aggressive, and not really all of them being more overpowered. There was a few times where I was like, fuck, the SMGs are getting a little out of hand, but I think after a while they nerfed the SMGs that next day, so it did feel a little bit more balanced. I'm gonna wait to see how Weekend 2 is gonna treat me before I really praise the weapons the way that I kind of want to. But like I said, we already covered the score streaks, and they just need a big time buff, just all around big buff, because I've heard some stories. I've even heard that the dog was like a little too overpowered. Cujo was just out there fucking rolling. From what I was told from my boy Notorious, Cujo was out there just like the Teflon Don and just mauling motherfuckers to death. So I heard that people kind of want him to get a little bit of a nerf, and I mean, I don't know. I didn't have a problem with the dog. I won't lie. I don't know if he already caught a nerf or something like that, but I didn't have a problem with the dog. When the dog ran up on me, he got his ass put down. I even shoved the RC up his ass and blew it up. So yeah, I didn't have an issue with the damn dog. He didn't run up on me like that, but I still want the dog to be aggressive, because that's kind of the whole point of the specialist ability for that damn dog. But I will say this before I end the video. I just don't understand some of the hate for the game just in general. Like, first off, I know this is not a valid excuse, but this is the beta. It's gonna come with a plethora of problems for you to critique, for you to talk shit about, maybe, whatever. And it's just so they can get feedback on what to fix and what's harming the game and what they can do to make the game better. But some of the stuff that I've been seeing have just been completely trashing it, just basically saying don't buy it, it's not good, it's not worth it. And these are people talking about they've been Call of Duty fans for the past 14 years and all this other shit. And I'm like, what? I mean, what? So you're a fan, and you're basically just outright saying no, don't buy it, you know, because of your opinion that it's not good, don't buy it. Like, what? No, it's actually a really good Call of Duty game. I would not tell anybody to fucking go get World War II unless they asked me. But if they didn't ask me, I just wouldn't say nothing to them. I'll let you find out on your own. That's your opinion whether you think it's a good game or a bad game. I think the beta is not perfect. I think the beta needs work. But overall, the base game is fun. It's good. Don't get me wrong. Stuff graphically, you know, the game does look like a PlayStation 3 game. And I think that's generally when it starts up. But then it tends to look a little better once you get action going. But other than that, the game is good. It's up to you whether or not you want to buy the game, whether or not you think you're going to be good at the game and want to invest time in it or whatever. That's up to the people, that's up to the players. But some of these guys just sit here just fucking trashing the game. And I don't know whether it's like you're trashing it because you suck or you trashing it because you think the game sucks. I really think it's the first one. But other than that, man, y'all know the deal, man. Hit me up in the comments below. I want to ask you, after playing this beta, for anybody who's played this beta, who is your favorite specialist? Because right now, Crash is my guy. Crash is my guy. That dude, you put that damn assault pack down and get you you automatically get you an assault clip out of it. and you can go ahead and roll up and just start getting score streaks. Cause I'm a score streak guy. I want to dominate the whole map. You know what I'm saying? I want to dominate the whole goddamn map. But yeah, Crash is my guy, man. Who is your favorite specialist after playing this? And what do you guys think of the beta? Like I said, I have my opinions. I think the game is really good. I think it's going to be the best Call of Duty. It's going to be, to me, next to Black Ops 1, and this is my opinion, but next to Black Ops 1 and next to Modern Warfare 2 as one of the best Call of Duties in history. It's going to be that good. Like I said, there's so much in this game, whether it's the sound, whether it's how the weapons feel and sound as well, and how they look, because the weapons look great too. I don't think I talked about that. But the balance, as well as it being a very tactical Call of Duty, like, I may actually play more objectives because of this. That's crazy. Y'all know I really don't even play objective based Call of Duty modes unless it's oh, look at this fucking thing. Look at this sorry piece of shit. Look at this Mantis. This shit, it's ass, and it moves so slow. It's hard to kill. It only has the one like ammunition type. Look at that. I had to use about 3 rockets just to get close enough to touch him. Don't get me wrong, I got kills. I will get kills, but it sucks. I can't, you know, I can't go on the warpath like I do. But anyway, like I said, guys, hit me up in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like. Go ahead and hit that subscribe on the videos. And I will be streaming this Black Ops beta yet again this weekend. I'm probably just going to do Friday and Saturday. I'm not going to do Sunday. Y'all tune in. Hit me up. Let me know if you're a fan of this new Call of Duty. It's going to be out on PS4 and Xbox One as far as the beta is concerned this weekend. So check that out. And then don't forget, in September, they're going to be doing the Blackout beta for September. So let's get ready for that, man. I'm out of here, people. Peace.